Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Fact or Cat Paranormal Files. My name is Wes with Topshelfers. I have 10 plus years of researching and investigating in the paranormal. And what I like to do is find some of the most popular videos across the internet that are in the paranormal realm. And I break them down with my experience and knowledge and decide whether or not they are fact or cap. So, today we're back with another one of our favorite content creators, Nuke's Top 5. A link will be down in the description for this original video. Go show him some love. He does a really good job of compiling these videos from all over the internet. So, today we're doing 5 mysterious creatures caught on camera. We've done some paranormal ones recently, so I want to jump into some more cryptid type creatures and kind of see what we can find. Now, with my research and investigation experience, I have done some Bigfoot searching, I guess you could say, and I've dived into a lot of cryptids online and, done a lot of research into it. I think I'll be making videos later on that will be talking more specifically on cryptids and creatures and kind of what I do think is going on with them. But for the most part, I think a lot of it's cap. However, we're going to jump into this one, kind of see if there's anything weird, and we'll go from there.
Five mysterious creatures caught on camera. Creature in a cage. This next video was supposedly filmed by a backpacker who was making his way across Eastern Europe. The clip takes place in a rundown Romanian zoo.
Okay, so I'm in this really crappy zoo in Romania. They got this really weird creature caged up. This looks like some sort of deformed human. I'm gonna try to use some footage of it.
Nu-l atinge să nu-l atingi, să nu te apucă. Vezi că e plin de sânge? Da, cine știe, Doamne, să nu ne omoare din ce-o fi făcut. Poftim? Oare din ce-o fi făcut? Și-a hărât. Pleacă, du-te și vreau să le... Fii femeie, fii bărbat. Aia nu știe unde a venit ăla, să ne ferim de el.
Hey, oprește telefonul! The guy films some bizarre creature that is being held in a cage at the zoo before a zookeeper forces him to turn his camera off. In the video, the backpacker says that he is filming in, quote, a crappy zoo in Onești, Romania. Now, it bears mentioning that there actually was a real zoo in Onești, Romania that was shut down because of inhumane treatment of the animals. And as for the other people in the video, they are actually speaking Romanian. So really all of this only goes to establish that this video might have been filmed at a real rundown zoo in Romania. But I'm not trying to convince you that the creature is real or even that the setting is legit. I'm just giving you the few facts that I know, and the rest is for you to decide.
I mean, okay, let's jump into this a little bit. Creepy video for sure. I mean, that creature's I'm sure that would get the seal of approval from some fantasy writers and directors, and Del Toro would probably love to put that in his next Pan's Labyrinth movie. It looks super fake. Definitely. A couple things that I would like to know is if the subtitles are correct in what they're saying. I also would like to know a little bit more history on what this is and see if you can find something that is like, hey, this is an attraction that we do. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility to think that this was like some sort of gimmick that the zoo would be like, hey, like, come check out our zoo and then check out the creepy deformed human or whatever it is. Like, or they claim that it is real to get zoo patrons to come in, and then obviously it's just some sort of fake thing. It's creepy. I mean, it's obviously real as far as like this isn't like an edited thing, but is it actually some sort of demonic or inbred creature? I highly doubt it. I mean, you guys can look up FX makeup artists and masks nowadays, and you can see what the crazy abilities that people have today. So making something like this that doesn't even look
This for you to decide.
that crazy isn't that far-fetched. I mean, it could even be animatronic. Hold on. That kind of looks like that's going through the pole, yeah? Is that edited? I mean, do you guys see what I'm talking about? Like, oh yeah, you can't zoom in on YouTube. Like, his hand, it looks like it's in front of the pole. You don't see the pole, you see his hand. Well, darn, that might just be a fucking really shitty edit. And he put this creature thing in there when in reality, whatever was there could have just been some sort of animal. Son of a bitch, what a good place to pause, because this looks dumb too.
So, is this a mysterious creature caught on camera? Or an elaborate hoax filmed on location in Romania? Let me know what you think. Gremlins.
Yeah, I mean, we're going cap. Either it's edited or it's just some fucking person. Gremlins.
A CCTV camera at Kato nightclub in Singapore films an average night of customers drinking and having fun at the popular night spot. However, late in the evening, the camera catches a very unexpected incident. Now, the falling bar stool is bizarre enough, but then we see some strange little person or creature running from the scene. Now, this, whatever it is, doesn't run like a small child. It seems to move way too fast for its size, and of course the staff would never allow a baby to run around a nightclub unattended at 3 in the morning. So, just what is this mysterious figure that goes running behind them?
It is a debate that has raged for millennia and only intensified with the invention of video. Ghosts! I bring you a new video that is going to prove the existence of ghosts, but this time with a twist.
This strange clip was featured on the syndicated television program Right This Minute. This TV show chronicles current viral videos across the internet. Now, one regular part of the show features the very skeptical host Ollie Pettigrew debunking online paranormal videos. But even he didn't know how to explain this video.
Now, I told you it was a video with a twist.
Should I start praying now?
This is Kato, Singapore. The reason I know it is one of my mates opened this bar and runs it. Even on Facebook, he's posted, "This is kind of weirding me out." So I would have called bull, but my mate runs this place and he's going, I don't know
Your
what.
mate, who owns this bar, has a friend who's a host of a national TV show that airs in Singapore.
He didn't send it to me. It was found by our researchers. This is just a coincidence. But this is Asia. People do not like ghost stories in Asia. And if they think there is a ghost in a bar, done.
So is this a mistake?
Okay, the co-host on that show sussed out exactly what I was gonna say. Okay, I've talked about this a couple times, right? Where we in the paranormal universe, in this paranormal investigation, video creation world, we really have to come to terms with the idea of advertisements, sorry. And people gotta realize that a viral video of something paranormal is a fantastic advertising tool. Because I'm going to be honest with you, these guys' reaction to a chair falling down is one of the dumbest reactions I've ever seen in my life. They are so hard pressed about this chair falling. For what reason? I've worked in restaurant spaces before. Sometimes shit just falls down because it got put at a weird angle. So the chair falling down that wouldn't even be a big deal. You'd probably be like, ah, shit, okay. Or what was that? But they're like over it, like, what the, huh? How did this even happen? And then it just so happened to be that you got this little edited in gremlin looking creature running in the back. I mean, come on, right? And like, we'll talk about debunking the chair thing, right? You know, it could have just been a string. Could have just been someone pulling it and let it rock back and forth. It's not hard to do that. These are probably really light little bar stools, so like having someone try and find that balance of like letting it rock back and forth with a string, that wouldn't be hard to do. And then this little thing looks hyper edited in.
Mysterious creature caught on camera.
I mean, it looks like you just traced out a direction and put in something walking and just let it walk across through an editing software. Like, it's really not even really well done, to be quite frank. I don't want to misquote, but I mean, a Singapore, let me do a quick Google search here. Is Singapore, I mean, I thought like, if like, because I know some areas in that little, gosh, sorry, my brain's not working because I'm thinking of how fake this video is. I thought like, could this have been some sort of animal that walked into the bar, right? Because I think in some places, you know, you have animals that are just out and about. I don't think Singapore is one of those places. Sorry, I don't want to get too distracted on that. I think the video is fake. I was going to say, like, does Singapore have... I've never personally been. Is Singapore one of the places that has, you know, certain monkeys that walk around their smaller cities? Because it could be one of those. That's the only reality I could see this being, is like some sort of little animal that broke in or snuck in and just was like, oh, I'm gonna scoot past this. I think it looks fake and dumb, and I think that news guy knew exactly what he was doing, putting his buddy's bar on some national syndicated show in Singapore. You're gonna get people driving in there to go see, like, this place haunted, man. It's a great bar story. Fake video.
Or just a hoax? And is that just a very, very fast little baby running around a late night bar? You decide.
Yeah, it's actually Usain Bolt as a child.
Something in the trees. In this next clip, a farmer in India is out at night searching for some missing sheep using a night vision camera. He doesn't find his sheep, but he does find something.
I'm glad he broke out his toaster to record this.
In the video, we can see what looks like an angry creature of some kind perched in a tree as if ready to pounce. The farmer sounds petrified and runs away. And if this clip is for real, I guess we can safely assume the worst when it comes to what happened to those missing sheep. So is this an angry creature hanging from the trees? Or is it just some really good CGI work? Let me know what you think down in the comments.
Bro, I don't even know what I'm looking at because the quality's so bad. So, like, it looks like it's holding on to something. It's like a fucking, like, UFO crab.
Landfish.
Hold on, you're not going...
Or is it just some really good
It looks like a bird or something.
CGI work?
I think that's...
Let me
I'm not going to spend any time on this. Because you cannot give me a video recorded in 240p and try and tell me that this is something. You can't even see anything that's there. That could just be another leaf for all we know. And it's just got light flashed on it. Like, are we trying to assume that this is a head? And this is like a body? Like something's like crouched? Nah, man. I'm not spending any time on that. That's a dumb video.
Let me know what you think down in the comments. Landfish. The guy who captured this next video initially thought that he had discovered some mysterious new species of land-dwelling fish. In the video, we see what looks like the organized migration of a school of fish, but over land instead of water. Well, it turns out that this bizarre behavior is completely normal for this type of fish, called a mud skipper.
Yeah.
Mud skippers are actually able to breathe air while out of the water by absorbing oxygen through their skin. And they can walk by using their fins like little legs.
I think
But
it's
mud
cute.
skippers aren't the only fish that can easily walk around on land. There are many others, including the Malaysian walking fish,
誒，快啲落水啊！唔係我
豬拿咗條片，
They're cruising.
耶，勝利了！
and the snakehead fish, which is considered a highly valuable food source in many Asian countries. In this video, filmed in a Chinese restaurant, we see a snakehead that has somehow escaped the kitchen and appears to be making a break for it through the dining room.
See, I'm out. Catch you never, nerds.
So while these videos are definitely mysterious creatures caught on camera, well, the mystery has kind of been solved already. But still pretty freaky.
Yeah, I'd probably think twice if I saw that. I'd be like, excuse me? Are you a fish? It's kind of cool, though.
Under the bridge. A man filming the skyline along a highway in Kiev, Ukraine gets a shock when he pans his camera over to a large pedestrian bridge. Something appears to be quickly scaling along the underside of the bridge, 80 to 100 feet in the air. But whatever it is doesn't exactly look human. The mysterious figure seems to have very long arms, and as it effortlessly crawls upside down underneath the bridge, it seems to be using its feet to crawl along the bridge as well as its hands. Now, there are certainly no species of apes or monkeys indigenous to the area. So, just what is this mysterious creature? Or could this just be a
It looks really poorly edited right
man
there.
who's developed a bizarre and amazing talent to scale bridges with his hands and feet? Let me know what you think.
Yeah, I mean, this is an interesting one. I think one thing to take note is, like, so he starts the video recording somewhere else. So yeah, he's like looking at traffic and stuff, and then he pans over and sees it, but he stops right on it. Okay, and the only reason why I'm mentioning this is like if he really did just was like making a video of like the area and wanted to highlight the bridge, that's cool. But he would have been there, I assume, and would have probably noticed this because like if he wanted to film the bridge, he would have already looked at the bridge. Whatever this thing is probably would have been like over here, right? So he starts his pan and then goes directly to that thing. So either this is his video that he's created of something fake, or he wants to make it a cool shot of someone climbing. I'm not sure. Because if you just happen to see this, right, how that video is going to start is like him pulling out his phone and it's going to be right at it. Something to take into consideration. You know, why is he filming this? It's like, oh yeah, it's a beautiful view. I get why you'd film it. But he stops like right on it. You guys kind of get what I'm saying? Like, it seems like it was intended for him to stop right on it. And I'm not saying that this has to be fake. That could be a dude climbing, right? Like, there's a lot of people who do crazy stunts. And actually, it looks like there's someone down here. Right? That kind of looks like there's a person standing right here. Sorry, I'll move my cursor. I'll circle it. So, I mean, that could be someone down there, like, waiting to see if he falls, to, like, help him if he needs help. You know, I don't really know. It does, when it does zoom in, though, it does look a little bit more edited. It looks like it's not real because it just looks, whatever the movements are, look super like almost like his arm and leg are like going through it. Kind of point out what I'm saying when he zooms in. Like the movements don't look super unnatural to me because like this, it looks like super edited and grainy. Like, I mean, obviously it's grainy from the footage, but like it looks like weird edit. Like he's not even really holding on to it with his feet. I don't know. It's tough. Because if we're saying that this is a cryptid or a creature, right, I would need to figure out where this was again and do some research into what potential paranormal exists out there and what would look, I mean, it kind of looks like a large sloth in its movement, right? Because like you see them like they kind of like shimmy on trees and shit, but then it looks like it has really good motor functions and it's moving at a pretty fast pace. It does look pretty unnatural, but it's just like this zoom in just looks so edited because it doesn't even look like it's moving in like a proper motion. I mean, if it is a creature, I guess we have to kind of start having the discussion of what it could be. It kind of looks like a big bat, maybe. I don't know. I'm definitely thinking more cap, for sure. Maybe this guy was making this video and decided he wanted to test out some new editing skills, kind of see what could happen. Maybe it is just a guy climbing and he zooms in and it just looks really dumb. Because it does look like there's actually even another person potentially right down here. Oh yeah, there's someone. There's definitely people down here. You can see two people. When it zooms back out, there's two people. Oh, that guy's fishing, it looks like. There's lights over there. Did you guys see that? Was someone else recording? Yeah, there's a flash right there. Someone taking a picture. I don't know. It's interesting. I think that this particular zoom in makes me think this is 100% edited because it just looks super fake. Because I mean, we don't have a head. We have weird shaped appendages. And it just looks like too small to be human. And it doesn't look. It just doesn't look. It doesn't look human, not in like a, oh, this is a creature way, but in like a genetically, or not genetically, but like a input sprite of some sort, like a computer generated thing, not like a creature humanoid type thing. I don't know. I think that's the most interesting video of this whole entire one. You know, I think that the first one was definitely fake. I think the bar one was advertisement. The tree one was made me angry. The mudfish was cool. But yeah, I think this is the most interesting one. I'm still gonna say that it's definitely cap. It's a fake video. But maybe we can have a discussion on that one. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. Shout out to Nuke's Top 5 again. Make sure to go show that channel some love. And I will catch you next week. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.